This is the last show we'll be doing with Tammy, Wynette, and George Jones, so we'll get to the other things we haven't brought up yet.
Oh, man.
Hey, Tammy, have they ever had a day for you down in, where is it, Red Bay, Alabama?
Yes, they had one last year and had one again this year, and they're building a park down there. I don't know how long it'll take them to get it finished, but they're in the process of building a park.
Where, are they going to name it after you?
Yeah, it's going to be the Tammy Wynette Recreation Park.
Now, pardon me for saying this, but is Red Bay, Alabama big enough to have its own park?
Well, it's not very big, and it won't be a very big park, but it will be because we've done a couple of benefit shows for them, and it's just a nice gesture on their part.
Well,
We
it is a
appreciate
nice
it.
gesture. Anybody else from Red Bay, Alabama?
No,
This is what, right on the Mississippi-Alabama line.
right. I was born in Mississippi, but our land joined the Alabama line, and I think we're the only people in the world that had Mississippi driver's license with Alabama address on it. But I don't know of anybody from Red Bay. I know several from Sherry Bryce is from Russellville, which is about 20 miles from Red Bay. And Billy Sherrill's from Haleyville,
a
and
lot of good
Sonny
Alabama
James
singers.
from Hackleburg.
Yeah. Elvis is not.
Yeah, there's a
Tupelo,
lot
Elvis
from
is.
Texas, too.
I knew that was coming.
George, you're from Beaumont, aren't you?
Right.
Vidor.
Oh, no.
Isn't
Vidor
that correct?
Flash.
I used to hear George referred to as the Vidor Texas Flash.
Yeah.
Now, where is Vidor?
Well, it was such a small place that a flash would be awful bright going through there all day.
What is that? A suburb of Beaumont?
It's just out in the country, like it's more or less what you'd call a suburb.
Is that where you're from?
Oh yeah, I was actually born about 40 miles from there, Saratoga, Texas.
No,
What?
not Saratoga. Saratoga.
Well, we just call it Togi for short.
Tammy, you want to pick out a song here for us?
Well, this is George's favorite song of anything that I've ever done.
I didn't know that.
And it's also Charley Pride's favorite song of anything I've ever done. It's
How
called
do you
Take Me
know
to
that?
Your World. Because every show that we've ever worked with Charley, he asked me to do the song for him. He says it's his favorite song.
That's a very pretty song. Now, you did this one as a duet? No.
No.
You did walk through this world with me as a duet. All right, let's go to George Jones and Charley Pride's and All America's favorite song by Tammy Wynette. Now then, we're going to go to a song by one of your favorite people, Tom T. Hall. At least I read where he's one of your favorite people, George.
I'm
Why don't you
afraid
bring
he
him
is.
on?
He's got to be one of Tammy and myself favorite comers in the business. Of course, Tom's been in the business quite a while, but he got his recognition here in the last 2 or 3 years or so as establishing an artist on his own. And this is one I haven't heard yet. I'm looking forward to it, Ralph. It's called Ravishing Ruby.
About a little girl. This is his newest record. It's about a little girl who was raised in a truck stop. And of course, it's one of those honest songs that Tom T sings. Although, when he was on the show, he said this is not based on a true story. Not this time.
Most of his stories are. We've got a button in our bus that George has got pinned on the drapes. It says, I'm a teetotaler, a Tom T. Hall fan. He's our favorite storyteller.
George, would you tell me about the rest of your family? We've mentioned Georgette, but there's a bunch at your house.
Well, Tammy and I have 7 children between the two of us.
Boy, that's a bunch.
Yes, I have 2 boys, 17 and I
12.
forgot all their ages, 12. And then I have
What are their names?
Jeffrey and Brian. And then I have a daughter, 21 years old. She's just recently got married, and I hope she don't make me grandpa too quick.
It doesn't she work
Susan.
for a lawyer?
Right, she works in town in Nashville here for George Norman Jr.
Who?
Jack Norman Jr.
Okay.
And then Tammy had 3 daughters, Gwendolyn and Jacqueline and Tina, Denise. And then we have Georgette together.
Boy, you've got a bunch. How many live at home?
4 girls.
We have 4.
How about the boys?
The boys live in Texas.
Are they going to be pickers or singers? Anybody in
Well,
the family?
The young one, the youngest boy, Brian, he loves music quite a bit more than the older boy. So it's possible he might. I know Tina Denise, now that's all she wants to do is sing.
She can't learn in school, but she can learn Delta Dawn and Teddy Bear Song in one day, all the lyrics. We've really had a problem with her. She wants to do nothing but go on the road.
How old is she?
She was 8 last week.
Has she ever been on the road?
Yeah, she went with us quite a few times last summer. She worked the Opry with us when she was 3 years old and did DIVORCE.
She did that song?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently show business is in her blood then.
Oh, it is. It definitely is. She carries a perfect tune. In fact, Billy right now is looking for a song. We're trying to find a song for Christmas that Tina can sing with me. We're going to release a Christmas song with letting her sing with me on it.
Tammy and Tina.
Tammy and
If
Tina.
Georgette don't sing, we're just going to throw away the moles.
Georgette sings. She goes out on stage with us, and she sings one part of one song. And she really let me down on that, even though I love the song.
She's only 2.5.
2.5, but she sings about a half a verse of Funny Face.
How does she say
She
that?
said,
Punny Face, wovoo much, whole world wrap up in you. And that's her part of it.
What means she lets you down? Does she get bad?
She doesn't sing my songs. Tina sings my songs. She sings Donna's songs.
Does she sing Happiest Girl?
No, just
Funny Face.
Tina likes Daddy Dumpling on the Donna Fargo album, which I like too.
Would you have any objections to your children being in show business?
No. I don't think
It's been pretty good to you, hasn't it?
It's been great to us.
In fact, it would probably give us a big thrill. I know it would myself.
We'd be real happy for them too, but then again, I'm afraid of disappointments for them. I know how I was when I first come to Nashville. It was
You were turned down by what? How many labels?
4 different labels
Before Billy took a chance.
Mm-hmm. And if that happened to her, I'd hate to see it, but it, very easily could because there's so many. The business is so competitive now.
Tammy, would you tell them what they're listening to?
Oh, the Ralph Emery Show.
Who's on it?
George Jones and who?
I got a question I'd like to ask you, Ralph.
All right.
You're very famous and known as you're very famous as a country disc jockey, back
right.
for years, and especially on the all-night show at WSM.
Okay.
And I just wanted to ask you one quick...
This is what you've been laying for me all day for.
Not really. I just wanted to ask you one quick, simple question, I know for years when you first came to Nashville and I first met you, and for years there you didn't wear a beard. I want to know why you're wearing a beard.
Well, I've explained this before.
I mean, aren't you sort of out of your field a little bit? I mean, you're...
Have you seen Sonny Osborne?
The
banjo player?
I haven't seen Sonny.
Sonny wears a beard.
Does he?
Waylon?
Waylon Jennings wears a beard.
Well, what's happening in the country now? I've been telling Tammy she ought to let me grow one. She won't do it.
Well, now, Ralphie did let his hair grow out. That's something.
Well, that's to cover those
expected.
big ears. You remember the way those big ears used to stick out when we called him the possum?
Yeah, what was it you used to say? It looked like a cab going down the street with both doors open.
I knew you were going to get me back. I knew I should have never said anything.
Remember when his hair was cut almost all of it off, real crew cut, and the big ears sticking out?
Real low on this side, and it kind of went up on this side,
They
always
can't
higher
see
on one side.
You changed all that, didn't you, Tammy?
I tried to.
George, in picking out your tunes, I wanted to go back and play this one. You used to sing this an awful lot. Do you still sing this song?
No, I don't, Ralph. Really, not anymore. It's been out so many years that
How is it you say I get suspicious?
I get suspicious and I'm going to tell you so.
Yeah, that's it. But I like this song. You don't mind if I play it, do you?
Go right ahead.
This goes back to how far back?
I would say somewhere around 1957.
One of your
6 or 7.
So this was one of the first records.
Right.
Was it the first?
I believe it was about the second or third.
You wouldn't know why I grew the beard. I got tired of looking at my face the way it was. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to lay it on the line.
All right.
People said I looked like Gomer Pyle. Some people did that saw me on television, and I just don't want to look like Gomer Pyle.
It didn't give you no complex, though, did it?
And then I got big fat jaws, see, and then Faron Young finished me off. Faron one night called me Lantern Jaw.
Uh-oh. That one.
Well, Ralph, I got to say I like it.
Do you?
I really do.
And I told Faron, I said, I told him why I grew the beard. He said, well, I didn't mean that.
Well, now, I don't think you got fat jaws. I don't know where they get that at.
Well, I put that part in because
I
I just happen to think I do. See, everybody.
I think you're
George thinks he has big ears. Everybody's got a complex of some kind.
That's the reason he grew all that hair to cover him up.
That's right. Started combing it down over my ears.
Tammy, here's a record that's 4 minutes and 13 seconds long. And we used to have long records are difficult to get in a lot of times. So when Tammy Wynette cuts a long song, that presents a problem for radio stations. But this one played right along, became another big hit for you. And you might tell me anything you know about the song.
Well, I went into the office one day of Billy to see what I was supposed to record that day, and they had nursery rhyme books all over the office. And they didn't tell me until about 40 minutes before studio time And I asked Glenn Sutton, I said, why the nursery rhyme books? Has Lisa been up here? I figured maybe his little girl had been up. He said, no, we wrote a song, and we went back to the nursery rhyme books to look through to get some words to rhyme and some ideas for the song. So that's how they got the idea for Bedtime Story. And I don't think any of us realized how long it was until we got in the studio, and then there was just no way of cutting it to get the complete story through. So
Who
it
is
was
Lisa?
my first one. Glenn and Lynn's. Lynn Anderson and Glenn
that
Sutton's
Lisa.
little girl, Lisa
I see.
Lynn.
So she sort of served as the catalyst for this song, I guess. Well, we're just about out of time. Mercy, Tammy, I meant to talk about the fact that you used to be a hairstylist when we got to talking about George's hair. You finally gave up your card, didn't you?
Yeah, last year I forgot to get my license renewed.
But you held on to that license a long
I really
time.
did.
She's
for
my
about,
hairdresser.
Well, now, she does your hair. She changed your hair all the way around, didn't
Right.
He says that's the reason he married me, because he always wanted a traveling
I
hairdresser.
married the finest cook, the finest singer, the finest hairdresser, and above all, one of the most finest people.
Well,
and I'm very proud of her.
that's about the nicest thing you could say. You gonna put that on a plaque?
Yeah. One of these days when I need to give her something, to get out of the doghouse or something.
George, thank you very much for being on our show.
I've enjoyed it, Ralph. I really have. I've had a great time with you this week.
Will you come back someday?
I will, I promise, if you'll not mention a few things.
All right. Tammy, thank you again for being on our show.
Thank you, Ralph. We've enjoyed it so much.
I thought we'd close with this song, Let's Build a World Together, which you certainly have done.